how are you all doing? Thank you for your love and support. We really appreciate you. If today is the first time you are coming across us, or you are seeing this face for the first time, please do it to like our videos and share. In this platform, we react to all videos and your opinion is highly needed. So please sit back, watch this video carefully, drop your opinion in the comment section, and I'll be right back.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen what will make me believe that Simon Ekpa is actually a sellout on this Ipob agitation. Simon Ekpa, you have done your possible best. You have proved the Nigerian government wrong. You have done a lot of expose. You have done, and anytime you do expose, you are always coming with what they called proof. You have won a lot of soul. You have let thousands and thousands of Ipob. You have let a thousands of Biafrans to see you as the real man who actually mean to bring sovereign nation of Biafra, right? I personally agree with you. I'm kind of confused when people come to social media and begin to blackmail you. You are a strong man, Simon Ekpa. I can only use this scenario to, let me use this scenario. You are like an egg. You put an egg inside a hot water and the egg will remain strong. Simon Ekpa, you are like a rice. You're just like rice. You put some few rice inside the water and put hot water and begin to boil the rice, and the rice is going to multiply. The more they attack you, the more you multiply, Simon Ekpa. The more they attack you, you are like an egg. When you put an egg inside the hot water and begin to boil it, instead of the egg to scatter into pieces, the egg rather becomes stronger. That's what you are. I believe in you. I believe in you. You have always been there. Without you, Simon Ekpa, I don't know where we have been by now. Like you always say now, these are our brothers and sisters who are always after you. I don't actually know, are they really after this sovereign nation or not? You have done a lot of things that we don't see on social media. You have done a lot of things that is not on public domain. Simon, you know a lot of things that we don't know about. And this is what I'm always telling you. Be careful of those that are around you. I want you to be strong. I want you to be strong. Sometimes you find yourself at that edge where you cannot do anything. Like people will push you to that edge that you don't even know what to say. You are confused, but you are not confused. Somebody like me, I can't take all those things. How am I going to? Anyway, I'm just saying, because I'm not in your position, but in my own little way, if somebody come attacking me, I know what to respond. I want you guys to understand that Bruce Fein is an old man. And I believe you should write Bruce Fein, just write him a letter like, look, listen, don't let these people use you against our sovereign agitation. You may mention that Bruce Fein is collecting about $80,000 every month from Biafrans or Ipob, whatever it is. I want you to understand that we Igbo people, we like money too much. Let me use a broken English. All these people fighting, and no, wait, before I go into that, Bruce Fein actually wrote you an email accusing you deformation of character, accusing you of using Ipob money for your personal use. I want Bruce Fein to prove it that Simon Ekpa is actually sell out to Biafrans and Ipob. I want to see that on social media. I'm tired of all this. Simon Ekpa do this, Simon Ekpa did that. I'm tired of all these people coming to social media and accusing this guy of not what. Prove it. Prove it to me. Prove it to me that Simon Ekpa has never been doing the right thing. Prove it to me that Simon Ekpa is collecting money from the government. I'm tired of all these you people. Both some people you think that they have sense. They don't get sense. Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa this. This guy is trying his possible best. I have always said one thing. If you're telling the truth in this world, no matter what, truth will always be the truth. If you're telling lie, one day your lie will betray you. You have been on this struggle for the past 12 months, Simon. They punch you from the left, they punch you from the right. You have always been that kind of guy who said, no, I don't want to fight with anybody. Please, don't bring me into this fight. But when you come to talk, you begin to tell things that you have seen among these people. And I begin to look, who is this guy? Who is this Simon? Last night, I wake up around 12 o'clock to the toilet. Then I said, let me look at my time. Oh, here comes Simon. No, I think about 12 o'clock, you have already finished your program. And I said, okay, let me put the earphone and begin to listen. I listened to your program till to the end. And I begin to ask myself, with the voice message that you've played, what is the actual what Simon Ekpa has done so far? Why are these people always after you? Is it greed and jealousy? Money? Ipob people with money? It is about money. Money, 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 money everywhere. Waiting they worry you now. See, somebody like me, I don't worship money. Ipob people. I'm not saying only Igbo. I mean the whole world. Let me say the whole world, but I'm just using Igbo people because right now we are talking about the Igbos. People, let me advise you. Money is... Don't let us worship money. Let money work for you. And let me tell you a scenario about me. I don't always want money to... I don't worship money. I'm going to tell you guys a story that makes some people talk to me. That was about 3 years ago. I bought a land and I was building a 2-flat. When I said 2-flat, I don't mean 2-bedroom flat. I mean 2 flats. I was building a flat this side. The flat should face the other side and the other flat should face the other side. I make my foundation. I put my blocks down. And I tell them, you know what, give me 1 week and the bricklayer will go there and take the house that's up. I'm giving you a scenario of where I don't count. I like money, I love money. But when it comes to fight because of money, I don't do that. When the bricklayer went there the following week, do you know what happened? The house is already at the lintel. Do you know what they call lintel? When you put a roof, I mean almost, it's only to put a roof that's remaining. In a house, in my house, in a land that I bought, and I've made foundation already. After 1 week, you went there the 3rd week and you find out that the house is already up. What do? You begin to cry, right? When they call me on phone, oh Solomon, we went to the place, we are confused, so the house is already on lintel and they built exactly your plan. And I begin to smile and I begin to laugh. And the guy asked me, bro, why are you smiling? Why are you laughing? And I said, you know what? Go back home. He said, no, brother, I'm not going back home. We must find out this. I said, hey, the guy that said the land to you, don't fight anybody because of land. If you die right now, I'm still going to be here. Don't fight anybody. Go home and keep quiet. We kept quiet for 1 week, 2 weeks. Now the person will sell land and he begin to look for that guy. Say, come on. I sell land, give person. Another person go there. Go build house there on his plan. And now, I don't know what this guy would do. I wouldn't have done anything. Because I look at it like I will never fight people because of land. When I was coming to this world, I no carry land come. Yet I bought it with a lot of money. But I don't have to kill anybody because of the land. And I don't want anybody to kill me because of the land. At the end of the day, they call a meeting. And I ask the guy, don't go to the meeting. Let them resolve their problem and come and tell you. I don't care. If the guy wants to give us another place, give us another place. It's happened that in a family, there's this guy who is a surveyor who helped them to sell land. They gave that guy that land. Like, okay, you as a surveyor, we give you this land. The guy sold the land to me. It was not illegal. But because they are jealous, one of their family just like, oh, why must you sell the land? We gave it to you. What difference does it make? Why am I telling these stories? If it was any other person, they will begin to go to fight. I don't do that. I'm trying to tell you this scenario, how people love money, how people worship money. And if I went into conflicts, maybe that guy, they go beat him to death. Maybe we'll be talking another story. Why am I saying this? You see, on this, our Biafran agitation, it is always about crying of money. Money that here, money here. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was still here with us and broadcasting, every time he says, our people are difficult to deal with. Igbo people are so difficult to deal with. Why don't you people give this guy a chance? Let us see what is going to happen. He's trying to make peace, but you people don't want the peace. It must be you. You must talk. You must be the boss. Not everybody is going to be the boss. Sometimes your son may be your boss in future. You may be the father, but let me give you a story. Where I work in 2016 in Israel here. In that company, that guy, the owner of the company, the mother was working for them in that company. I want to tell you how God do things. The son was on the top and the mother is on the just a regular worker in that company. One day the mother was agitating like, no, you have to increase my salary. Do you know what the guy says? He says to the mother, you have to be patient. If you want me to increase your salary, you have to be patient. You are my mother. This is your right. You want increase of salary? If I want to increase your salary, I'm going to increase everybody's salary in this company. This guy is brought into this scene. Now that this guy is here, breaking bones, taking the punch from left to right, please let us give him a chance. You see, this Biafra thing we are talking about, there's no doubt about it. In a million years to come, we are not going to forget about Biafra. We want our sovereign nation. If you have a proof that Simon Ekpa is a sellout, please make una bring him out to the social media now. I have always been the someone who advocates for Simon Ekpa since the inception. I make a video of Simon Ekpa all the time. I love him. I like the way he do his exposés. I always love him. And there's one thing I always tell him. I say, man, I'm not going to trust you 100%. I'm going to keep that 10% to myself because you're a human being. A human being can disappoint at any time. You can even become a sellout at any time. Somebody can buy you at any time. Me, when they're here, I do not trust myself. I always say this, I do not trust myself. Maybe, in as much as I tell you that I don't worship money and nobody can buy me with money, no matter how much, you cannot buy me. Somebody walk up to me now and tell me, close your social media, don't agitate for Biafra anymore. I want to give you 50 billion naira. It is up to me to accept and go my way. And that does not end the Biafrans to agitate. It is just the way I choose it. And that's what they call sell out. That means I'm not a real agitator. But a real agitator will never sell out, just like Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is doing right now. When Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was arrested 2017, is it 2017? Am I right? When he was locked up in Kuje prison, they tried to bribe Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He said, you know what, I won't do that. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, they want to give him a position in politics. He said, no, all I want is Biafra. Today, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is still in DSS. If you know what is happening in DSS, we're not going to do all this thing what they do. They would have, by now, they would have bribed Mazin Nnamdi Kanu with thousands and millions of dollars and naira. But he still remained and maintained the same position. Just because of you and I. So that we can have a better future, you and I. Not because Mazin Nnamdi Kanu don't have a better future. He have a house in London. He's a citizen of London. His wife is a citizen. And his children are citizens of United Kingdom. But he put his life on the line. After Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, here comes Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa has having sleepless nights, doing what you cannot do. I don't want to be mentioning those people's names here. He's been doing what other people cannot do. Listen, if you understand, look, listen, in this life, look at these fingers. These fingers are not equal. But these fingers are on the same hand. Look at my hand. This is my hand. And these are my fingers. This one is small. This one is bigger. And this one is smaller. Do you know all of them, they have a work to do together? Look at them. They are working together. If I want to wash my hand now, I wash. And everybody are in the position of helping each other. You may have been in Ipob for 100 years. But someone else may come and overtake you. Overtaking is allowed. That is why when people are saying, oh, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu structure, not Mazin Nnamdi Kanu structure, we must follow Mazin Nnamdi Kanu structure. The structure is like a constitution in the government. The constitution can be amended. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's constitution can be amended. You people have been going this way to get Biafra, to get that sovereign nation. You have been going this way. If somebody else come and say, you know, let us try this way, even though Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is not here now, can we just try this way? Can we use another way? Let us get this thing in with a collective effort. Even if we follow that way, we make a mistake. We are going to come back and say, oh, okay, we tried. Since we have tried this side, it's not working. Can we just try this side? Biafra Mandibo, we don't need to be fighting each other. I've not seen anything that Simon Ekpa has done to deserve all this punching for the past 12 months. He has always been there on social media consistently, doing expose with proof, telling you a lot of things you don't know about Nigerian government, telling you things you don't know about Fulani and their Islamization. Instead of you to be talking about Simon Ekpa, why don't you go and talk about what is happening in Nigeria? Every day in Nigeria, not more than 100 people are dying. Maybe less or maybe more. Talk about Nigeria. Nobody can travel from Abuja to Lagos without being kidnapped. Nobody can travel from Lagos to Port Harcourt without being kidnapped. If you're kidnapped, there's a ransom. It's either they kill you for body parts or they collect ransom from you. Millions of naira for that matter. Please, make una leave Simon Ekpa. Please allow Simon Ekpa to drink water and drop cup. Whenever this guy is pushing hard, you people are pushing hard. If you think he's not doing well, do well and win our soul. Listen, I'm going to end this video now. But this is what I want to do. I want to pass message to all of you that are agitating against Simon Ekpa. This is my message. If you think Simon Ekpa is not doing well, please come to social media, give us the proof, start to win our soul, and we are going to leave Simon Ekpa for you. We will leave Simon Ekpa, come and listen to you, and see and hear from you if you can actually take us to the promised land. I've been promised by Simon Ekpa. He said that we stay with Simon or we stay with you. Have you not been so? Please. Simon Ekpa, because he's a human being. Make una forget say they come to social media and talk and defend himself. When he go to bed, he's going to think, Simon Ekpa, I'm telling you, you are a human being. You are not made a stone. It is only stone that you put in a place and it remain there. You may come and defend yourself and talk, and you are telling your truth and the way it is. But when you go to bed, you begin to think, why me? Why are these people stopping me from my... You know, truth is always hard. Sometimes it's hard to defend. You defend yourself, you prove, and you're still going to see a lot of people who is going to come and say, oh, that guy is a lie, he's a thief. Yeah, is that. It's true. And let me give you a story of myself. I normally like to give story of myself, right? When I was 15 years old, I was in secondary school. I'm going to tell you, I want to prove to you that sometimes you are in a kind of situation where you don't know how to defend yourself. It happened to me when I was 15.
So my quality people, that brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like this video, share and subscribe if you haven't. Subscription is free. Please smash on that subscribe button that says subscribe and turn on the bell icon for more latest updates. See you when I see you. From me to you, from here I said bye.